Hello, people. Welcome, welcome. It's Friday. Get my microphone and the. Oh no, I moved my microphone. I forgot that I am attaching a thing to it. I actually started using a different setup for my little desk focus camera. I decided to start just attaching it with a Gorilla Pod to my microphone stand. So we'll see what happens when I try to go to the desk. But there we go. All right, hey Barry and 48 and Richard and Alexander, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out on a Friday afternoon. Whew. It is, of course, thunderstorming outside because that's what it does on Thursdays in North Carolina for some reason. That's oh, what is this? Dropped frames. Crap loads of dropped frames. Well, hopefully it's going okay. Does it look all right over there? I don't know why that would happen. I don't have a poor network connection. We'll see how it goes. Looks like the frames dropping is steadying out, so that's good. All right. So how's it going, folks? How you doing? How you doing? Gotta look at my live stream here. Looks like it's going okay. All right, good. Good, good. Hey, Blakemore. Welcome, welcome. Man, I don't have a lot going on today, honestly, and it's probably going to be a fairly short stream. I have a few things to show off that I showed earlier in the week, but it's worth looking at again. An ink I've just started using, a couple of inks I just started using actually, probably, and a few other things. Friday, it's going well, but slowly. Yeah, that's the way they go, man. That's the way they go. Mine's been going way too fast. I've got the Chicago Pin Show coming up next week, so if you're going to Chicago at the Pin Show, I will also be there. I'll probably be around the show. I think Friday I'm kind of just hanging out doing, Pin Show stuff. Probably Saturday and Sunday I'll be working with the Andersons. We haven't worked out a schedule or whatever, but they said, hey, can you help us at the table? And I said, yes. So if you want to come find me at the Chicago Pin Show, I'll be either around looking relevantly similar to this, or I'll be at the Anderson Pins table. So I should be pretty easy to find at the show. Hey, Robo Jim, what's up, man? Looks like I'm dropping frames like a madman, is what it looks like. I can close down a couple of things that are open. I don't know what would cause it, but how's it? It's pretty good. So like I said before, this is probably going to be a short-ish stream on account of I've got a lot of stuff to do to get ready for Chicago. I've got next week is booked up in the early week. I'm flying out to Chicago on Thursday afternoon, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all booked up. Plus, I've got about 90 things to grade before the beginning of next week. So, good times. Get that laser printer? Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a laser printer. I haven't 100% decided, but I haven't ordered it yet. But probably gonna get one. See how it goes. Need a new printer. My little HP crap printer over here has decided to just die. It might actually just be the print cartridge that died because I haven't printed anything in a long time. However, a new printer cartridge for that stupid thing costs like $60, which is for another $40 I can buy a laser printer. So I don't know. Hey Kevin, welcome. Hey Jesse, can't wait for Chicago. Chicago is a fun show. I like it the most, so I'm gonna be going. I'm not sure if I actually said last time that I was gonna go. Man, I'm still getting a lot of dropped frames. I don't know why. Weird. Lower my bitrate. I don't want to lower my bitrate. I've got bonkers interwebs. Anyway, so there you go. Hopefully it looks kind of okay, aside from this part of it. All right. So a couple things I want to look at today. One is that Don Gehrig, I'm going to say it's Gehrig probably, sent me a surprise box that included this awesome ink that's been mentioned here a couple of times. Every time I talk about an orange ink, somebody, maybe Don, says, hey, you got to try out Groff from Faber-Castell's Burned Orange. That's this one, Burned Orange. Look at these. And I was like, yeah, I should totally do that. And then I just kind of never did. And I guess Don got real tired of waiting for me to do that. So he sent me a bottle. This just showed up in my P.O. box, which is really fun. Look at that. That's a cool ink. This is a cool bottle. I think this might actually be the only bottle of Groff ink that I have. while I really like Groff inks, I kind of never pulled the trigger on any. I don't know why. Probably because I have a lot of inks going on at pretty much all times, and these are a little bit on the spindy side. So thanks very much, Don, for sending this out. Let's see what happened to my desk focus. Is focused still. Actually looks pretty good. All right, good. I must have gotten it right back in the right place. So I've actually got it in this pen. This is a Bexley in orange G10. You can probably see the G10 ripples in here. It's like watching Max Headroom. Yikes, I hope that's not true. That sucks. Poor video. My poor video. I don't know why that is. Although, yeah, no, it looks real rough on my live. I don't understand. Yeah, no, this looks just terrible, actually. Doesn't look like anything is happening. All right. Do I have anything else I can turn off? I don't. Like, nothing's running. I don't know what to tell you. It's got to be interwebs. So, anyway. Sorry about that. Hopefully it'll clear up. Looks like it's all over the place. Although YouTube seems to think that it's fine. So, I don't know, man. I'm watching Endgame Robo Gym. I'm watching that tomorrow afternoon. We're going to go out there. Wow, this looks like... This is terrible. Audrey says it looks fine. Well, alright. I don't know, it looks bad on my live stream. It looks like maybe it's gotten a little better. All right. Well, anyway, this is a G10 pen, and yeah, it's mostly only for knife scales and that kind of thing. But it is a glass-filled nylon, and it is hell apparently on pen turning tools. But I like it quite a lot. This is the last one that Bexley made. I was talking to Howard, and he said, "Yeah, I'm never making that again." And he gave away the rest of his rod stock and stuff. But it has a nice big broad nib on it, and it's really nice with this burned orange ink. Look at that there. I haven't gotten any nib funk or anything. I picked this up probably. I've had this inked up I think since Monday, and it's been going just fine. Works really nicely in here. So there you go. 4 p.m. is old man time. Yeah, we got one at 6. I've got other stuff going on tomorrow afternoon, and so does Audrey, so we're going to go in the evening, but that's not going to watch a 3-hour movie at 8 p.m. Yeah, I get you. That's late. And I didn't get tickets ahead of time. I got them yesterday, so I guess it's technically ahead of time, but our local theater has changed to a thing that they're doing now where you have to have reserved seating, and they took out most of the seats in the theater, so it sells out constantly. It's a huge pain in the ass, and it's like just anxiety inducing to like pick times and stuff. I hate it so much. Ask Audrey, she has to hear me bitch about it constantly whenever I try to go see a movie. So catch it live was in your desk staring at spreadsheets. You budget season. Oh, gross. Tornado watch here in Drexel Hill, PA. Yeah, we've got a pretty serious thunderstorm around. It looks like it might not be raining. Anyway, it's not hitting my window anymore, so that's pretty good. But it does still look dark out there, so we'll see. We'll see. All right. So anyway, this is that's burned orange, and yeah, I'm kind of a big fan of this ink. It's real nice. Actually, see, I've been playing with inks here. I've got Fire on Fire here. Oh, let's do a Fire on Fire check. The Fire on Fire is in this one. This is actually a Franklin Christoph Model 2 in Italian ice. There is no sunshine out here on my window, so no UV is hitting this guy. Fire on Fire has been a little bit dry, and actually I've had some problems with it, like getting starts. It's been giving me hard starts in this pen, which has got a, what does this have on here? SIG, but there we go. No problem, actually. I just added some white lightning a week or so ago, and yeah, no problems now. Seems to be going just fine. Doesn't feel dry. It's doing good. So yeah, that white lightning stuff. I had just a touch to this converter full. It's this thing, right, Hall? But what'd you miss? Everything. Yeah, most of it actually. Chicago's supposed to get 3 to 5 inches tomorrow. Is that? I hope that's rain and not snow. Tina. I haven't checked Chicago weather. Now I gotta check Chicago weather. Let's see. Okay, good. Rain. I'll take rain. Take rain, no problem. I don't care about that. But yeah, so you can see the burned orange is a good bit darker than the fire on fire. Although it is a different nib, so maybe that's the issue. I don't know. Fire on fire is still a little bit lighter than burned orange, but anyway, there you go. So fire on fire, check. Also, I've been using this pen a lot. This is a wait, snow. It's snow? No, that doesn't seem right. Hold on a sec. Undo, close tab. And here's some Firefox. Looks like tomorrow, 45? You get snow when it's 45 degrees? I guess that's a little bit of snow there. Wintry mixes. Well, that sucks, but glad it's not glad it's not happening right now. Or when I'm going to be there, I should say. All right, so this, go back to the other thing. This is the mini mule. You can see the patina is developing nicely. You can still see a lot of copper shimmer or shine under here, but the rest of it has patinaed up pretty well. It's kind of what this thing does. And I've got in here the Monte Grappa coffee, and I was getting all kinds of hard starts and that sort of thing with this pen. And actually, I'm still getting a little bit of like inconsistent stuff when I go very quickly at all. It seems like I'm going to try another ink in here before I do a review, because I've never used Monte Grappa coffee, and it's possible maybe this is just a really dry ink and that's my problem. But I cleaned this nib out real recently, gave it a good washing, but Ferda indeed. But is it too small? It's a little bit small. I mean, this is the mini mule, not the full-on mule. So had an LCD crack in Chicago last spring break. Why? Because it was cold? I don't know. What time am I getting in? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. In early-ish afternoon, 3 or something maybe. I take off here at 1, so 3 or 4, I guess. Anyway, I like this coffee-colored ink, but it does seem to be having a little bit of a problem starting up and keeping going. Like in the middle of a line, it seems to peter out. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to put another ink in here just to see if it's the ink that's not working well, but it might be that the nib has a little bit of a baby's bottom. It's kind of what it feels like. So anyway, there's that. Let me make my window bigger. Here we go. Yeah. Other things that we've been using. If you watched my unboxing, you saw that Audrey got a bunch of cool new stuff, including this sort of rose-colored. Hey, Rez, what's up, man? This is the rose-colored Lamy Safari. Interesting association with Chicago. Yeah, true that. Let me get a new page in my notebook here. And this is it has an ink in it that's actually it's one that one of Audrey's pen pals sent to her, and it is Pen BBS Rose Quartz. This is not one that I'm gonna look. The Rose Lamy looks lavender. I don't know. I think that might be a trick of somebody's monitor, because it's definitely not lavender. It's definitely pink. Let's see if I can get a. Do I have a? Let me look through her. I'm gonna look through her pen case. She might have a purple thing. I don't. Looks whitish. Yeah, it's super pale rose. Yeah, here we go. This is actually lavender. So there's some lavender next to it. Maybe I'll give some. There's some bright orange. Here's some black. So there you go. Yeah. I think you need to have some. You need to have the color next to it. Give it some contrast. But yeah, it's definitely pink, and not white. This is white, lavender, black, orange, pink. So anyway. Yep, it is pastel pink indeed. It's actually pretty. It's not not really my cup of tea. I don't really love safaris, but Audrey likes safaris. Her first pen was a safari, like I showed last week. And this ink in here is not for me either. So this is pen. Well, hi, Katie. Rose quartz. That's what it does when Katie jumps up here. And that is a very pale ink. Too pale for me. And I think probably too pale for Audrey. I'll probably be, washing this out and putting a new ink in there so she can enjoy her pen. She did some realigning, she said, on the tines and needed a little bit of work. But, yeah, it seems to write just fine now. Except for this ink is just kind of too pale to really use. So that's too bad, but, that's how you figure out if you like ink or not. It's not for me. The other one she got is this, which is the Blueberry Kaweco Sport. And this one she got with a double broad nib. And I was thinking maybe this was a Yovo nib because I've heard they were switching over to Yovos. But loud purring, yeah, that's Katie here. But Audrey says this is definitely a Bach feed, so I guess they haven't switched over to it for this. So she would know more than I do about that sort of thing. She takes apart pens all day. What the heck ink is in this thing? This is this is Papier Plume. So Papier Plume has 2 inks coming out for Chicago. This is Lake. I got a cat in my face. Michigan. Winter. It sounds like it might be kind of wintry there right now, so appropriate. There you go. Looks pretty nice coming out of this pen. I've actually also got this in a couple of other pens. I'm going to be doing a review for it soon, but not everybody watches these, so if you want to see the review, wait for that in a couple of days. This is the same ink. There's a cat right here leaning against my arm. That's why things are going a little crazy here. Lake, Michigan. Winter. And for me, this is also a little bit too light. This I think it's better coming out of the double broad than it is this. This is like a fine sig or something like that. So it's not putting a whole lot of ink on the page, but I think it's better coming out of this double broad. But still a little bit pale maybe for my taste. If you're a person who really likes Kayanoto, like Hisoku or something, you'll probably dig that one. Oh, we're talking about the Papier Plume ones, right? Now, why not? This is my. I've got the brown in here. This is Bad Leroy Brown from Papier Plume for Chicago. Like, you can hear that well, huh? Good. So this is a Mauna Kea is the name of this one. No. Yeah, that sounds right, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Papier Plume. This is Bad Leroy. And I really like this one. This is a gorgeous brown. I'm super into it. Mauna Kea, yeah, no, that's Mexican butter. Well, darn it, now I can't remember the name of it. Let's go to the internets. I need more coffee today. What the heck is the name of this pen? Kanalea. There we go. Jeez. Mauna Kea. Is that right? I think I'm saying it right. Yeah, Mauna Kea. There we go. That's it. That's the thing. I was right the first time. Mauna Kea's a mountain in the Big Island. It's actually a volcano, I think, right? Yeah, good. Oh, man, brain cramps, I guess. But anyway, of these two, my pick is Bad Leroy Brown. That is a really dope color, I think. And then lastly, we have this tiny little guy. Like, Mauna Kea? Look, man, I can only say so many words. This is the Moonman Mini, the Wankai Moonman Mini, and I'm probably saying that wrong too. But what are you gonna do? Hey, Greg, what's up? Taller than Everest, you go from the seafloor all the way up. Well, I mean, sure. And this is filled up with this Lamy ink. This is one of the Lamy crystal inks. This is Peridot. Thank you, Katie, for helping out. She's a good cat. There's her nose. And this is eyedroppered, of course, because you definitely can't fit a cartridge in here, I don't think. And it comes with an eyedropper. Oh no, it does have cartridges. You can probably put a little cartridge in here. But yep, eyedroppered up. And it's pretty nice. Been to the observatories at the top of Mauna Kea. Cool. Amazing. Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't ever been to Hawaii, so I bet all of it's kind of amazing. And this has a... What type nib is this? This is a fine nib. This is Lamy. Peridot. And it's a pretty fine nib. It writes pretty nicely. It's got a little bit of feedback, a little bit of like mild scratchiness to it. It's not super wet or anything like that, but it does pretty well. And Audrey's had this one mostly in her desk, but also kind of in her purse a little bit. And you can see there's some inside ink splatter inside the cap. I'm not shocked that that's going to happen with an eyedroppered pen that she threw in a purse. But, I mean, it's an eyedroppered pen, so you got to expect a little bit of that. But also, that's why I don't really eyedropper pens very often. Also, I imagine if I use this for any time at all, my hand is going to heat up this this chamber of ink, and it's going to burp ink, because that's what eyedroppers always do for me. So, anyway, there you go. That's another look at Audrey's new catches. I said in my my unboxing video that I can't believe that Kaweco just like doesn't have anything on the box to tell you what pen is in there. And Tom from Goldspot came on the comments and said, yeah, they actually sent it just in a little bag thing, and then they put it in the box. So they do it separately, which, I mean, makes sense. And actually, Audrey said that as soon as I griped about that. I'm like, can you believe they don't put the thing on the box? She's like, yeah, they probably just ship the pens, and then they put them in the box themselves. Well, there you go. We know who got the brains in this family. And it was not me. So, there you go. There we go. Had to take 3 elevation breaks on the way up. Oh no, not to stop to pee. Those are stopping to breathe, man. That's what that's about. So, this is the kitty we've been hearing purring. Look at those eyeballs. Yep, that's her. So, and she's not far from the microphone. You want to get purring even more into the... Go ahead. Go ahead. All right. So, yeah, that's what's up here. Keeps dropping frames. Yeah, looks like it's my stream has been consistently crappy today. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. Seems like it should be okay, but what are you gonna do? She is pretty cute. Pretty cute. Oof. Yikes. So anyway, let's let me test my connection right quick. There's no reason this should be so crappy. Still lead die from lack of oxygen? Yeah, I bet. Oof. Now my internet connection is... I mean, it seems okay. I'm doing alright. Keeps going. Keep going faster. It's actually supposed to be like 400 down, so I don't know. And the up is around 20. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Blame the storm for right now. Stormy in New York. How's the weather in North Carolina? Stormy, bro. Real stormy. Very stormy. Although it looks like it's calmed down now. The wind was blowing the rain like full on sideways for a while there. But looking out the window as much as I can, it's kind of fine. So. Weather in Raleigh is crud, raining on and off. Yeah, cruddy here too. So anyway, I'm blaming that for my shitty connection. I don't know why it's so bad. It's just real bad. But like I said, today's gonna be a short stream anyway, so we can deal with a little bit of that. So how are y'all? What do you got going on? Tell me some things. The cat is like nosing the microphone right now, so there's gonna be some cat purring. 6 down, 2 up. No thanks. That's not great. I don't think I would move to a place where I couldn't have at least decent internet. Just not gonna do it. I do too much online to do that. So, new bubbly flavor. Yeah, today we're rocking some. What is this? This is peach. It's pretty good. Tastes kind of like peaches, honestly. So that's good. Hi, cat. It's the cat we're talking about here. She's our bowling ball cat, Katy Purry. Yep. A couple of things I have just been doing is I've been working with Rick Shaw to get some stuff made. I will have some merch with me in Chicago, so if you're thousand, geez, we don't have that here. But I should have, I mean, I should have like 400 down and about 30 or 40 up is usually how that goes. But, you know, pretty good. You're drinking the same thing? Well, Jesse, we just got good taste here. Should you consider enabling Super Chat? So here's the thing, Brando. I actually can't do Super Chat unless I monetize my channel. That's one of the things that they force you to do. And since I don't want ads on my channel, I haven't done Super Chat. So that's, you know, that's the way it goes. However, the thing about isn't the thing about Super Chat like you can give money or something like that? If you want to do that, look at these links right here. Until I use those. So anyway, so I will have some Ink Dependence merch. A couple of things that I've shown on the channel before, but also one that is a big secret, and I will be unveiling that when I get them, if I get them. I'm not going to give it out ahead of time, but should be a lot of fun. Waiting for Ting to call you back to let you know when Gigabit is coming. Oh, I don't know what Ting is, but I get you. Yeah, Brando, they a little bit dirty. I think I might be able to monetize without putting ads on my channel, but I don't really know, man. Some ways to get donation plus messages on stream. Yeah, I don't know. Since I don't monetize, YouTube doesn't really want to do me any favors, and I get it because I'm not making them money directly. So, you know. Kevin picked up an Exceed notebook from Walmart and has 100 GSM paper and a dot grid A5, so I'm working well with fountain pens. It's pretty impressive. I haven't heard of Exceed, but yeah, it sounds 100 GSM is pretty thick. So ways to get donation plus message on stream. Yeah, I don't know what they would do for that if I'm not monetized. But I don't know. I'll look into it again, but you know, it is what it is for that. I think also, like, since I don't monetize, YouTube doesn't actually put my channel out there very much. But what are you gonna do? So tell a friend. So I don't, because I don't want to put ads on the channel. I'd have to change my whole intro. It'd be a whole thing. I don't want to do that. So you'd think I ignore this cat, right? You got one too. Pretty great, good for a great price. Oh, well, I have to check this out. Walmart Exceed, huh? 100 GSM is like cardboard. Sounds fun. How thick is a notebook? It could be like cardboard, but that GSM, like, it can be a tricky measurement, I think. Happy Friday to you too, Stephanie. Glad you could make it. Hi, thanks. Let's see if I can do a super chat thing. No, I can't. I definitely can't do it right now. So that's the way it goes. But what'd you miss? I don't know. You missed some like real crappy streaming, probably, Tony. I've got constant drop frame warnings. I don't know why, but that's what's going on here. Got a cat purring into a microphone. That's what's going on there. Kind of think, not as bad as you think. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you did. I'm bogarting your catchphrase. What did I miss? Nice. Yeah. That's Graggles. Oh no, that's Cliffsy, actually, running around. Hey. We got the new transparent orange Eco, and what ink would you put in it? I got the transparent orange Eco. I haven't gotten it yet, though. It should come probably tomorrow, I'm guessing. Although I gotta say, USPS has really been kind of screwing up for me. There were a couple of things that Audrey and I just didn't get for like a week for some reason. I think Audrey was waiting 2 weeks for hers, just kind of hanging out in some post office somewhere. So I don't know. We'll see if I get it tomorrow or not. But yeah, I should have a transparent orange Eco soonish. And when I do, I'll do a little video for it, if all goes well. But what ink to put in it? I don't know. I've got this burned orange that needs to be put in another pen or two. Pardon me, pen or two. So maybe that. We'll see. Yep. Well, if you're here, hey Feta. Hey, what's up, man? I talked about some pens that Audrey had. We looked at some inks on some paper. This cat purred into a microphone for a long time. Actually, kind of still is. But there you go. Hey, Julie, welcome. Slow Friday down there in Texas, Julie. Your tail out of my mouth. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants your tail in their mouth. They don't want that at all. Nope. Nope. You'd think I ignored this cat for all the attention she's giving me here. But that's the way she goes. She goes, hey, Jane, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, what else you got? Questions, comments, concerns? Give it to me. Julie from Houston? Yeah, it's Julie from Houston-ish anyway. Anxious Alt Goldgruen. Man, I can start using Alt Goldgruen again. I think I have a... I might even have a... I don't think I have a bottle, but I've definitely got a sample of it somewhere. I haven't used it in a long time. Just got done with the tutoring session and creating a final review. That sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. I've got... come on now. Goodness. Goodness. Glad to be in Chicago. Yeah, thanks, Jane. I will be there. I will see you there if you're coming. That ought to be fun. It is a great show, and I'm looking forward to it, so... I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Goodness. Let me see if I can... Have Houston Galveston? Yeah, Houston-ish. If people don't know where Houston is, I get it. Or where Alvin is. I get it. Let's see, output. Can I change some things here maybe to make it better? Usage, keyframe intervals, rate control. I actually can't change anything now because I am actually streaming. Oh well. Too bad. Kind of sucks you can't change that stuff midstream, but I guess I kind of get it. Guess I kind of get it. Whoa, weird. Anyway. Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's right. Also home of Nolan Ryan and kind of nothing else of note as far as I know. But yeah, that's us. Home of Nolan Ryan. Went to our high school, all that jazz. Or his kids did anyway. Thoughts on the new NA Sailor LE? Is that the... Oh, that's the... let me find a picture of that right quick. It's one in Market Watch, I think, not too long ago. There is a new... Really? I finally found it in the page loaded. All right, here we go. Slack. This is the new North America exclusive Sailor Pro Gear. I think it's a full-size Pro Gear. It looks like it's kind of... Looks like it's just straight up gray with like a transparent finial. I don't know what the pricing is going to be on this thing. Looks like this comes from Instagram. Let's see if I can track down pricing, but I don't think it's really out yet. Well, maybe it is actually. Let's see. Oops. Freestyle like a monkey. It's always up in the air, man. ACC, the mighty Alvin Community College. Yeah, that's where Julie is currently. Better than Waco? I mean, it's not on... Yeah, it's a little bit better than Waco, I think. I don't have a Dr. Pepper factory. I mean, that's true, but also who cares? Like, you can get Dr. Pepper everywhere in Texas. 220? What? Oh, Burger Slim. Oh, it looks like it's coming in slim and not so slim. This is Dan the Nibsmith's page. So 312 for the full size and 220 for the small one. That's I think it's going to be a no. Baylor University. Yeah, Baylor's nice, I guess, but you know, with Baylor University students, which is not as good. Yeah, I think the pen looks nice enough, but I don't think it looks $300 nice. It's fine. So, you know, I'm not super enamored with it. I mean, the grays are nice, but I'm not feeling it that much. There is a new Platinum 3776, which is like a limited edition guy, and in Japan, and it's orange, which is a nice orange, but it's also got gold hardware, and I don't like it. Newsmith has pricing. Yeah, that's right. What'd you think about the Gardener's Diary from Fabiano? You know what? Actually, I saw that on the Twitter. You posted it. Let me go look at that link again. I didn't look more closely at it because I've been running around doing stuff today, all kinds of things. Let's see. Here's the Gardener's Notebook. Firefox. Boom. You need to check out the Billy Goat Tavern while you're in Chicago and the Chicago Pizza. There's always pizza, like Chicago style pizza, at the Penn Show, but I was not actually in Chicago. It's up way north of Chicago, so I probably won't be going there. Oh, that looks nice. I don't know what's on the inside. Let's see what's on the inside. Locta notebooks. Locta is a really interesting paper, but it's not great to write on. It's unfun to write on. Let's see, Woodstock. Where's the... collections? Products? Notepads, writing. Call it a notepad, sure. Gardeners. Hi, Clipsy. I don't know, man. I don't see it. Go into collection, my diaries, and you'll find the gardeners. Okay. Collections. My diaries. Film, restaurant, wine, gardeners. There we go. Thank you, Feta. $20 could be cool. Covers this. Doesn't say what's inside it. If it's a classic Fabriano note or Fabriano paper, that'd be cool. But they do a lot of different kinds of paper. So I don't know. Yeah, it could be cool. This website is making me annoyed though. I keep clicking on things and they keep not happening. It's interesting that it comes with like you can put like leaves and stuff in the back. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Audrey, how come you're typing instead of being in the video? Yeah, why is that, Audrey? Going to I did that. What do you think about the what do y'all think about the later vendors got for the Chicago Pin Show and have to pay $10 tax for all sales? I mean, like, that's what the sales tax is, and we are buying stuff there, so I'm not too bent out of shape about it. I mean, 10% tax sucks, but I grew up in Texas, and in like where Julie is, it's like 9.25 or something, so it's not that far off from 10. Tax is killing small makers. I don't know. I think people that go to those shows are kind of used to paying, like they're probably Chicagoans. They're used to paying 10% sales tax, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes for him, I guess. But I don't think Jonathan's going to have any problems making it 8.25. I thought it was 9.25. I wonder where it was 9.25, because I definitely paid that before. But anyway, like it kind of sucks. I don't want to pay extra, but I get it. It's sales tax, and they're selling things, and you're buying things there. So I kind of get it. But see, Audrey, as she types in the stream, yeah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But anyway, so yeah, it's not great, but it is what it is, I guess. It's all it can be. Talks to junior high math students learning about tax percentages, multiplying point. Yeah, right. Nose to the grindstone. Yeah, so Audrey's actually in the other room just making nibs furiously. Because if you want a sig nib, she's got to make sig nibs. So, nose and nibs to the grindstone. Yep. However, I was actually when that tax thing got announced this morning, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to figure out what the taxes are while working at Anderson Pens or whatever. But in reality, 10% I can totally do, so it shouldn't be too bad. Chicago tax is 9.25. All right, maybe I was thinking that or something, but I don't know why it would be. Don't put the cat to the grindstone. Yeah, cats resist it. There's another cat rack back here being classy. No, actually, Audrey's not going to Chicago. It's going to be, I forget who all is going. I guess Mandy and Danae and our friend Kimberly's going to be helping out, and Scott Franklin will probably be doing most of the nibs. Although I guess Mandy does nibs sometimes too, so yeah, Audrey's working from home today. Yep. She's been making nibs all day long. You might actually be able to hear it in the background just a little bit, but I've got my mic turned down pretty low in terms of gain, so, but there's a lot of grinding noises coming from the back room. Yeah, no, I'm able to go to Chicago, even though Audrey's not, because I'm going to be working for Anderson's, and so they're going to be, they'll pay me a bit to do that. That'll help defray some costs. I have a very generous friend who's helped me get airline ticket there, so that's awesome. This community kind of is the best, so yeah, cool stuff. But I'll be there Thursday through Sunday. I'll be leaving Sunday afternoon. to come back home and then do final grades because our last day of school is actually Tuesday. Wire a mic to her room? Yeah, I'm gonna. That would be a heck of a mic cable. Actually, she's kind of far, but there you go. Now, which plaid shirt are you guys gonna wear? We actually only coordinate those things at the DC Pin show, Julie. I don't. They haven't said they're gonna be getting shirts, so probably not coordinating. Getting Brian Anderson to wear a plaid shirt is not super easy, and Lisa only does it kind of grudgingly. So yeah, so she can randomly speak in. Yeah, or you can just hear the constant grinding noise in the other room. It's super pleasant on a microphone. But yeah, I will probably be wearing plaid. Maybe that's a thing I do anyway. So yeah, I think the reason my stream is having problems is that my KBs per second are going from 0 to like 6,000, and it's like going like this constantly. So I don't know, but there you go. There you go. All right, it's 444. I like looking at the clock and having like sequential or identical numbers. For whatever reason, that's oddly satisfying to me. So this is what's going on the desk. Got this cat here, looking surprised. That's her. So, all right, what else you guys got? I'll be signing off here pretty soon, so I keep my promise of this being a shorter than average stream. I will be streaming from the Chicago Pin Show next week, unless something goes horribly wrong. That's what I'll be doing. So around this time in Chicago, I'll be doing that. Maybe earlier, maybe later, but I usually try to do around 4 p.m. Eastern, so we'll see how it goes. Favorite pleasing times on an analog? On an analog. I never wear an analog watch. I guess I take that back. I have like 2. But I guess like 6:45 is nice. Don't forget your Star Wars shirt for Saturday. Why? Oh, May the 4th. Yeah, all right. I'll wear a Star Wars shirt. I've got a few of those. That can be done. I never think about the dates that are coming up. But yeah, that will be over the... Wait, will it? Yeah, 4th. Yep, indeed. So, I actually wear mostly digital stuff. In fact, mostly this one. And I tend to always notice the 1, 2, 3, 4, so 12:34 timing. And I tend to go to bed around 2, 3, 4, which is always fun. Will I be buying the hotel Wi-Fi? Yeah, or else borrowing a login from a vendor or something. But yep. Julie asks, am I going to be watching the new Avengers movie? Yeah, we're going tomorrow. Tomorrow, late afternoon, evening-ish. So, yep. Going to be doing that. No spoilers in the chat, or else fisticuffs will happen. A friend of mine on Twitter, posted her reaction to it, and it was, mildly spoilery. I'm like, Rrr. So, 2, 3, 4 a.m.? Yeah, that's right. That's about my bedtime. You always notice your birthday time? Mine would be 9:10. I don't usually ever see 9:10. I'll have to start keeping an eye out for it. I don't know. Yep. Yeah, the hotel Wi-Fi thing actually has worked out pretty well for streaming. I was toying with the idea of getting a gimbal, but I haven't done it yet. I don't have much time to mess with it and learn how to use it before the show. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and freehand it. But 9:16. Oh, look at you! We're almost twins there, Jane. Very close. Very close. So, cool. Cool. 4:20. Nice. Nice. Never thought about birthday times, 7:09. Yeah, maybe you'll see it. Look at all these birthdays chiming in. Tony, I didn't know you were a September-er, but I don't doubt it. Fed is a 420-er. I was actually looking, my mom sent me, she's trying to buy a house up here near me to retire, and she actually sent me a house whose address is 420, and I'm like, yeah, sounds good. Hey, Scott Ross, didn't know you were around here. Welcome. 902, my mom would be 901, so y'all are almost twinsies. Clipsy, you gonna come over here too? You gonna purr into a microphone? 9/11. Oh, good times. There's actually a guy who lived about 2 blocks away from me when I was growing up, and our moms were in the same hospital room, and he was born a little bit later, and he's 9/11, and I'm 9/10. So, oh, that's what time you were born. Oh, you know what time you were born? That's weird, but all right. Or maybe it's not weird. I don't know. Maybe the rest of y'all do too. I know nothing about my birth or any of that. I just don't. I don't know, and I don't really care, and I don't understand why anybody else does either. Like, I don't know what I weighed. I don't know what time it was. It was on that day, I guess, but that's all I know. Other people know all kinds of stuff. Audrey's like, I know all the things. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. And if somebody told me, like if my mom told me, I would just forget immediately because can't be bothered. Yeah. Time was 4:30. Yeah, I guess people know that sort of thing. I think you were born at noonish. Well, there you go. That holiday birthday with your daughter. Oh, that's fun. Whoa, weird. Like, it is a little weird that everybody knows 6 pounds and some ounces. I mean, that sounds like a weight that makes sense. Parents met when your grandmothers were sharing a room after having given birth to your aunts. Nice. That's awesome. That's a pretty good story. I think ours just met in high school or something. Should at least have three beard at birth? No, I did not have a beard at birth, as far as I know. This is like within the last year, mostly. So, yeah. Oof. Sucks, Tina. Stephanie? Yeah, on the I have no idea train. I like it, because who cares? Not this guy. Not me. Not me. Not knowing your birthday info is like Sherlock not knowing the solar system info? I don't know what that means. Stories that your dad said back then he was going to marry your mom. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Does Sherlock not know solar system stuff? I don't know. I'm not a Sherlock guy. Or at least not a fanatic. Hi. Put the microphone closer to her and she was like, no. Are you jumping down now? No? Alright, that's nice. Good, thanks. Gasp. I mean, I've seen the show or whatever, but I don't memorize bits of it. You want to talk Sherlock, you talk to Bijou Owl. She's the resident Sherlock fanatic. She spent the Pin Show weekend at a Sherlock convention. So, I don't know about her. Yeah. All right, folks. It's about 5 o'clock. And I'm going to sign off here pretty soon. So that's what's up. All right. Thank you, Katie, for knocking everything over here off kilter. Good job. All right. Thanks very much for hanging out. Sorry it's a bit of a truncated show. And sorry the quality kind of sucks. I don't know why it's so crappy. It's just kind of how it goes. She had a lovely time. Oh, Bijou did? Yeah, she probably did. Is this Tumblr? I've literally never been to Tumblr and I don't know what it is. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check that out, Julie. All right. Well, I'm glad it was fun despite the max headroom action. No, I don't think we'll get rained out. I think it's supposed to pass fairly quickly. It looks like the sun's actually coming out. You can see it's brighter on this door here. Y'all have a good weekend. I will see you next week from Chicago Pin Show. I have several reviews that are coming up very quickly, including these two Papier Plumes that I showed briefly, and this Desiderata Sobriquet. Sobriquet? I'll figure out how to say it for the review. But I've got those coming up this weekend, so those will be coming out this weekend and early next week. And that's it. So, I will see y'all later. Peace out. How do I turn this off?